fantastic, but it is fruitful, and you get a lot done today. And with that, I'm watching the time. Jim's doing pretty good today. I'm going to turn it back to him. God bless, and go out and make somebody smile, because it'll make you feel better. And Jim, because you know I love to hear your voice, I think we should do it again tomorrow. So with that, this is AA8CT saying 73s to all, and turning it back over to WB8VMW, the master of the morning voices. How is that? Take care, my friends. 73s.
Well, the only thing is my head gets all swelled up so bad I can't get out of here back up the hallway. Thanks, Greg. All righty, KDA, CFH, WB8, VMW. All righty, Randy, I think you got one pup, unless Darla has fed him and you got to take him outside. How am I doing? Hopefully your daughter's doing good.
W8WKY.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Jim. You're batting 1,000 this morning. Got the little redhead in my chair here with me. The rest of them are all scattered around the living room here, sawing logs. The daughter is sleeping, and she's doing pretty good. So, yep, doing pretty good today, Jim. Everything I got on tap today is I've got an appointment with the eye doctor. I think it's like early afternoon. Hopefully, maybe I can get new glasses or change the prescription or something. My hearing's been bad, and now my eyes are giving me problems too. So, hey, that's all part of getting older. But at least I'm alive. The Lord's been good to me. So get out there and enjoy the day, guys. KD8ZSH, back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Yeah, I know what it is. Well, my eyes are still pretty good, but the rest of me is falling apart, and it aches and creaks and pops, but we'll make it. All righty, now we'll go see what the critter control and see if the ball game's on or off. KA8MNT WB8 VMW. Good morning, Tom. Any clues on how they're going to do at the ball game today? We're listening.
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that is on the net this morning. We've got some fantastic news. Our Canton Critters won last night. Was 2-1. Ended up with a walk-off home run in the ninth. So things are looking pretty good. There was a big celebration last night. So all the critters are still sleeping with ice packs on their head because they've got a little hangover, but that's okay. They've got another game this afternoon with the Gophers again, and we're looking to see if they will win again. So things are looking pretty good. So with that, I'll turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is KA8MNT, back to WB8VMW.
Well, that's good news. Okay, well, now at home there, the two squirrely squirrels, they got the dugout all painted and everything, and it's dry, and they were looking out there at the pitchers, the warm-up there, and I'm going to have to think about that. All righty, Tom. Well, you tell them good job and good luck. All righty, now let me see. I'm going to go up to Jacksonville, Florida before I go to Mark. I don't want the portable pedestrians to walk away from their node there. And we're going to try for the pretty one. Let me see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get the pretty one today. KAJAX WB8 BMW. Good morning, Wendy.
Well, good morning there, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian, and K9LUCY is walking along with me. Rod's getting ready for his duties this morning at the hospice, and we have a beautiful morning. Beautiful few clouds up there, and 67 degrees. We're headed up to around 85 today. Perfect weather we've been having. It's very nice. And hope you have a great day there. You and Judy have a good weekend, everyone else. And you are going to get an extra 58 seconds of daylight today. So enjoy that while you got it. Hope you have a great day. Back to you, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian.
All righty, Wendy. Well, you be sure to give Rod kudos from us up there for his Friday duties, because I know we appreciate it, and I know that the people down there appreciate it tremendously. I know I've been in sort of the same predicament, or not predicament, but same thing for when my father was in a nursing home, and I went down to visit. It was something else. Alrighty, Mark, WB6 BJN, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everybody. WB6 BJN in Central Tennessee, Clarksville, Tennessee. A beautiful day. Looks like it's starting out here. 30.09.9 on the barometer, and it is steady. 58.1 degrees and 58 degrees on the dew point. So there's a 1/10 of a degree spread between temperature and dew point. Wow. Humidity, 99%. That's why that humidity's high, and that dew point's fairly high starting off. So it could get a little uncomfortable this afternoon. Little heat index problem. Last lightning strike was 4 days ago, so we haven't had a thunderstorm for about 4 days. 2 gusting to 0 gusting to 2 from the east on the wind. Clear skies, and it looks like we're going to get thunderstorms over the weekend. We'll have more on that. Sarah is doing great. She's up making coffee. She brought me some snacks, some nuts and fruit and banana. So she's good. Back to you there, Jim. WB6BJN.
All righty, Mark. Well, my daughter moved up into Tennessee. She's up in Nolensville. It's just a little bit, I think it's east of Nashville. It's just a little bit on the outskirts of Nashville. So I don't know if that's good or is it near you or anything else. Mark, you take care. Now we'll go up to Fred and see if he had Ray out for a walk this morning. K5 CFY WB8 VMW. Did Fred let you out for a walk this morning, Ray?
WB8 VMW K5 CFY. Yep, we had our regular walk, pretty much normal, I guess, and not much going on here. It's cloudy. Looks like we might get some rain later on today, but we'll see. But all is well here. Good to hear Miss Nancy this morning. And with that, Jim, I'll give it back to you. And I think it's almost time for turning it over to Mr. Gary there. But we'll see. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Yeah, I always get long-winded sometimes, but I got a minute here. I'm going to see if I can slip LJ in there. KB8 LJ, WB8 VMW. How about it, LJ in Bedstead Corners? How are you doing this morning?
WB8 VMW in the group from KB8LJ. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well here. I'm going to have to get up and get moving, and got some things to think about that I just as soon not think about, but I have to. And going into the hotter weather shouldn't have too much problem with the lawn growing. Yesterday I got the back lawn done, and that's always kind of a battle because I've got to walk behind lawnmower, and the backyard is full of all kinds of chuck holes and gopher holes and places where stumps have rotted out. And maybe what I ought to do is hire somebody to come and rototill the whole thing and start over, but I'm too cheap to do that. So anyhow, it's looking like we're going to have close to one of the longest days of the year here, obviously. And this morning's the sunrise azimuth was, I think, something like 60 degrees, and it'll be 300 degrees on the sunset azimuth. They're very close there, and it's kind of nice to have these just nice long days, and I'll hate to see them go away. So, KB8LJ, back to net.
All righty, LJ. Well, good deal. Yeah, that'd give me time to bring in the new guy, Mr. Chipper. And, yeah, good luck on that back lawn. Yeah, been there, done that. So now I got somebody else to do it for me. I'm getting too old. I gave my lawnmower away, give my weed eater away. So if I can't get it mowed, well, I'm going to buy me 5 gallons of Roundup, and I'll make it gravel. Alrighty, AAHCS, WB8 VMW is looking. How about it? Custom select in some circles. Are you ready to straighten out the mess I made here? The people are just out there milling around. Unbelievable. But it's cause I done it. So, Mr. Chipper, I'll turn it over to you. You straighten them out, and I'll go give me some bacon-flavored oatmeal. WB8 VMW.
CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater 147.39 megahertz PL114.8. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. The name here is Gary. All right. Good morning, Jim. Fabulous intro. Thank you for that. And gravel, huh? I get it. I do. WB8 VMW, AA8CS. And get ready, Brian.
All righty. Okay. Yeah, well, we'll put that as not gravel. It's a limestone. And I think it's number 45 or 47, something like that. Judy knows that. But anyway, now there's a bunch of good people out there just sitting and grinning and listening and giving me the opportunity to chit-chat and blow off steam sometimes and get carried away most of the time, et cetera, et cetera. But I got a bill up there to keep me from telling a lie. And want to say good morning to Giselle. You know, if you're up there, Giselle, good morning. All righty. Back to you, Mr. Chipper, and I'm headed for the kitchen. Boy, it's going to be a hot one out there today. WB8VMW. Everybody stay safe, stay well. Back to net.
All right, good morning to you, Jim, and you tell that lovely bride of yours that I said good morning. Keep waving. She is lovely, I got to tell you. You done good, partner. You done good. Hey, just a quick couple of announcements here before we get started. The VE session will be tomorrow, June 6th. If you or anyone you know needs to test, we offer the Technician General and Extra test. We do recommend registration, although it's not required. More information on the website, w8wky.org. And our membership meeting is June 18th, coming up, 7 p.m. at the Eagles. We're going to talk Field Day and distribute Field Day T-shirts, so you don't want to miss that one. Again, more information, w8wky.org. And Field Day operator sign-ups is on the website. Sign-ups are available on the website. Anyway, yeah, get up there and sign up for your operating slot of choice. Anyway, that's that. Brian, KD8VMM mobile to take it. A8CS on this end. Lead us off, Brian. What do we have to look forward to?
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. If you're looking forward to hot weather, you're going to get it. It's going to be pretty warm today. I had 55 this morning. That was before the sun come up, double nickel. So that's the warmest morning I had yet. Not much going on here. Clear skies, smooth ride in Akron, plenty of sun glare. So be careful out there. Stay cool. Drink plenty of water. And they said there was something like aurora last night. I looked out and I didn't see any. So maybe I just didn't have the right timing. It was supposed to be from sundown to almost midnight. So a little bit of a window there. But other than that, have a great weekend. Stay cool. Thunderstorms tomorrow, so be careful out there. KD8VMM, I'll be clear.
Yeah, it's quite rare, Brian, when we can see the aurora down here for a number of reasons. Mostly cloudy skies, although it was pretty clear last night, I guess. But again, we're just our latitude just is such that we're just not going to see them for the most part. Anyway, good to hear you this morning, Brian. 60 degrees in my backyard as we speak, and looking forward to a great day. You take care. Don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one. All right, we're going to clear with VMM. Let's head out to Tulsa, K5CFY. Ray, how you doing? How's Fred? How's your world out there in Tulsa? This is AA8CS. Over to you. And Jacksonville, you're on deck.
A8CS and the net, K5CFY. Good morning, Gary. Thanks for being there for us. We definitely appreciate it. You do a wonderful job, and we definitely enjoy it. Our day started off good, so it's cloudy. They say we got a slight chance of some rain, but we'll see. But other than that, looks like it's going to be a good weekend. So, again, thanks for being there. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure this is a Fabulous Friday. So have one. K5CFY.
All right, Ray, very good, sir. I love the fact that you get the memo. Yes, it is. Fabulous Friday, and they're free, absolutely free. Ray, take care. Scratch old Fred behind his ears for me, and you have that Fabulous Friday, my friend. K5CFY, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Jacksonville. K8JAX, yeah. And with your permission, I'll pencil in W8JAX. I know he's here in spirit, at least. Wendy, what say you? This is AA8CS.
Well, good morning there, Gary, and everyone else on the net. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and we're having a great morning down here in Jacksonville. We have 67 degrees and beautiful, mostly clear skies. We're headed up to 85 today, so it's going to be a wonderful day. We have 5-foot seas and 81-degree ocean temperature, so hopefully you and Joyce and your daughter and Sadie and Brindle are all doing well. And be sure to scratch those dogs behind the ear and have a great weekend. I'll turn it back to you there, Gary. This is KHJAX Portable Pedestrian.
All right, Wendy, good to hear from you as always. And, oh, yeah, the puppies, they just love their scratches, that's for sure. You take care. Enjoy Fabulous Friday, and I'm sure the weather down there is quite nice, so enjoy that as well. Wendy, take care. Tell Rod we said hello, and have a fabulous Friday. Clearing with KAJAX. I almost said JAXs. I guess we kind of are. But anyway, enjoy, Wendy. Always a pleasure. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list here, or my intro here. We're going to take our mobiles a short time and any in and outs that want to get in here. Mobile short time, come on down. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
Kia FA Serapont Poster, Martin Wadsworth. Short time.
Good morning, Gary. WSTU, Stu, Sherman, Ohio, Mobile.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, short time.
Kilo Delta 8, Hotel Alpha Golf, KD8 HAG, Tim, Mobile, in and out.
This is Kilo Delta 8, Foxtrot Tango Romeo, mobile near North Canton. I'll be in and out this morning.
All right, I'll pick it up. Yeah, the last transmission yielded nothing but static, so I'm not sure what, just absolutely no audio there. Only for your own edification there, so something's not quite right. Here's who I have: K8SFS, W8STU Mobile, KI5OZZ. Good morning, Nancy. Good to hear you. KD8HAG Mobile, Tim was in and out, and let's see, KD8FTR also mobile, and also in and out. Thank you guys for stopping by and waving a hand. Do appreciate that. All right, let's get Stu in here. W8STU Mobile, this is AA8CS, and let's go to Nancy and see what's up with her. It's been a while. And then, Mark, you're in the hole, so to speak. That's just the way it works. I'm sure everybody watches baseball. W8STU to take it. AA8CS on this end.
Good morning, Gary, and the rest of that. By golly, it's a beautiful morning again. This week's been really nice. I guess it's supposed to get up almost 90 today. According to old Jeff Tanchek, 19 Action News. 64 at the moment. Southbound Upper Road, and BP at Auburn and 6 is slowly creeping down every day. It's at 454, which is, to me, is way too much anyways, still, but it's getting there. But today's payday, it's Friday, had the weekend off, but I'm going to have a working weekend. I got to get a lot of stuff done. But with that, I'll say 73. Big A to the ladies, and until we're done again, God bless everyone. Back to net control, WSTU.
W8STU Mobile, AA8CS. All right, Stu, thank you for that. You know what? I got to tell you, when you say by golly in the beginning of your transmission, that just warms my heart, buddy. It just does. It sounds so I don't know, natural. It's so down home. It just sounds fabulous. Thanks for that, Stu. Do appreciate it. All right, KI5OZZ. Nancy, how you doing? How are things in your world there? Always a pleasure talking to you, and I hope all is well with you. Over to you, KI5OZZ, AA8CS. And Mark, you're on deck.
CS and the rest of the Barometer Netizens, it is great to hear everyone this morning. I have just been really busy. We've changed the grandson's sleep schedule, so radio is few and far between for me in the morning. But I dearly miss my Ohio family, and hope everyone has a fantastic Friday. We are going to be leaving shortly for a 3-hour drive to go see Union Pacific 4014 Big Boy. It'll be the first time my grandson has seen it, but it'll be number 3 for me. So hopefully we get there in time to get a decent parking spot in order to not have to walk many miles. So there you go. Back over to you, Gary. Great to hear you. And everyone have a fabulous Friday. KI5OZZ.
All right, Nancy, fabulous Friday right back at you. You're going to go see the big boy, huh? That's super. And I'm sure your grandson's going to really appreciate that. Anyway, Nancy, thank you for being here. And my best wishes, all of our best wishes go right out to you there, kiddo. Hang tough. Have a fabulous Friday. Enjoy the sights of that huge locomotive. KI5OZZ, we're going to clear with you. Let's head out to Wadsworth here. KE8SFS. Mark, what's cooking? What's up this morning with you, big guy? This is AA8CS.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful day today. It's supposed to get up to 84 and sunny. So that one is a beautiful thing. And God grant me another good blessing. Yesterday, a guy came over and worked on my car, and he got the new radiator in and got the car going and everything. So you got to get off the sidewalk now, Gary. I'm driving again. Okay. But other than that, doing okay and everything. I drove up to the gas station, got gas at $4.12 a gallon. That's not bad. They keep coming down. I'm glad. Usually when I go to the gas station, it's always high. But anyhow, I'll give it back to you. You're running the net good. Kia at 8, sir, sir.
All right, Mark, very good. Thank you for that, and that is great news. I know you've been, without the car, that's a tough road. No pun intended there. But I will definitely get off the road. On the sidewalk, maybe even off the sidewalk as well, as you mentioned. KE8SFS, good for you, Mark. And we're going to clear with you, which brings me to the bottom of my list here. Let me re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The name is Gary. The call is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. This round, I'm going to pencil in KA8MNT, K8AGW, WB6BJN, and N8WS. You guys are in the log. Stand by. We're going to get to you here in just a little bit. And if you're mobile or short time, let me know. I'll try to accommodate as best I can. When checking in, please give me your call, your name, your location, and slow down. You're moving too fast. Yeah, there we go. All right, this is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
KC8, Fox 20 Victor. Good morning, Gary. RF today. Kilo Delta 8, November Echo Oscar, KD8 NEO, Darrell in Holmes County.
KD8 Kilo 8, Randy and Harley, Whiskey Sierra, K8CW. KWS, Corbin in Columbus. Good morning.
Mobile in.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, peace on Earth.
Delta.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, peace on Earth. Christian, in and out.
Good morning.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. Nick, down the farm on Allstar.
KE8 VOX of Kilo Echo 8, Victor Oscar X-Ray, Scott, Vermilion.
W8WKY.
All right, very good. Not too bad. I think we had a little bit of a dust up there. But here's who I have. KC8FQV, KD8NEO, KE8UIB, I'm sure with KF8DTP, K8CWS, KF6POE, KJ5DIT, KD8SLG, down on the farm. Yeah, like that. And KE8VOX, who did I miss?
KD8ZSH, Randy in Akron.
November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, N8YMY, John, Waynesburg.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor Quebec X-Ray, KE8VQX, Joe in Akron.
All right, we added, VOX is in there, KD8ZSH Randy, N8YMY John, KE8VQX Joe. The station just before Joe, the last transmission, again, I got a couple blurbs of static, so not sure what's going on there, but something ain't right. Let's put it that way. All right, let's this list. Very good, everybody. I don't see any mobiles. Oh, yes, I do. KE8UIB with KF8DTP. Yeah. There we go. Could we? No, I'm not going there. John, Lori, how you guys doing? This is AA8CS.
ACS from KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Happy Friday.
All right. Let me see. We are up and at it. It is Friday morning. It is beautiful outside. We'd much rather be home, and we'll be putting an OT tomorrow. So we're just kind of trucking along, trying to let the coffee kick in, and man, I can think of 1,000 things I'd rather be doing than working. But I got to earn them nickels somehow, guys. And so that's about it on this beautiful Friday morning. And yeah, guys, it's going to be a hot one today. So everybody, make sure you keep that bottle of water nearby. Staying hydrated is kind of like holding on to your best friend. So with that, you guys, this is KE8UIB along with KF8DTP. Headed off to work to live that $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running that, Garrett.
All right, John. It's because of people like you and Lori that just makes this net, or me running the net, worthwhile. Let's put it that way. All right, we're going to clear with UIB and DTP. You guys take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Because it is. Yeah, that's for sure. All right, let's start off today with today's chuckle. I'm ready for some levity. I don't know about you guys. KA8, MNT to take it. This is AA8CS and KF8FQV. Mark, you're on deck.
KA8CS. This is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that's on the net this morning. It's a beautiful morning outside. The sun is shining, and there's not a cloud in the sky right now, but I think that's going to change a little bit later. We are starting off with 62 degrees, no wind and no rain at all. And the barometer is at 30.08. Today's high is going to be a whopping 86 degrees, sunny, with a 2% chance of rain. So, going to be a beautiful day. And if you haven't got your grass cut or shrubs trimmed or trees pruned or whatever, today will be a pretty good day this morning and late this afternoon, but kind of watch in the middle of the day there. We don't want anybody with any heat stroke or anything. Other than that, things are going pretty good. Not too much else going on. I'm looking forward to the ship museum yeah, that's what that is. The ship museum thing tomorrow, and we're looking forward to do something with that. Tonight is the Maslin Radio Club's meeting, to which Linda and I will be going there a little bit early, about 6:45. We're going to sit down and we're starting to plan the 2026 version of the Hamfest at MAPS. So we're getting that underway and going to start setting things in motion. So let's see, what else is going on? Nothing else is going on, so I am going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. A German Shepherd, a Doberman, and a cat passed away. In heaven, all three faced God, who wanted to know what they believed in. The German Shepherd said, "I believe in discipline, training, and loyalty to my master." "Good," said God. "Sit at my right side." He looked at the Doberman and said, "What do you believe in?" The Doberman answered, said, "I believe in the love, care, and protection of my master." "Aha," God said, "you may sit at my left." Then God looked at the cat and asked, "And what do you believe in?" The cat looked at him and replied and says, "I believe you're sitting in my seat." Darn cats. And with that, I'm going to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to, okay, I'll say it, the award-winning AA8CS.
All right, Tom, not to correct you or anything, but it is Academy Award winning. Just saying. And, love it. And, had to laugh. I love that joke. That is fabulous. Oh, yeah. That darn cat. They should make a movie or something, you know? They really should. All right, the Maps Museum Hamfest that you guys put on is the best ever. Unfortunately, I missed it last year, but I am already looking forward to it. I love the place. I love the fact that you put a Hamfest on there. It is just the perfect event. All right, let's keep her moving. KA8MNT, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up KC8FQV. Good morning, Mark. What say you? And KD8NEO, Daryl, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, Gary and everyone else.
KCFQV. We got 60 out here in the car, but 61 in the back of the house. No, it's 60. The air conditioner's on the back. I don't know why it's 61 there. I would have thought it'd been warmer out in the front where the car is sitting. But yeah, there's plenty of things going on at that MAP museum besides just the museum. They have a lot of different things. Well, like they host the, they rent the MAP out to Maslin Group for their Ham Fest, and they have a lot of other things there too. There's a lot of events here this summer. Car shows, Ham Fest. P-Car's going to have a Ham Fest, I guess. I don't know exactly what it's going to be. I'm going to read the whole thing, but it's going to be 11th of July. Yeah, there's VE testing. So, all kinds of things happening in ham radio world. And of course, the Breeze Shooters got their Ham Fest the 14th of June. That's the following weekend. And this weekend, the NOR's going to have a portable operation thing at the city park right in town, right by 83 Bainbridge Road, here in Elyria, or North Olmsted. But it's on our website, it's on NOR's website.net, or on our website, W8WKR area, W8WKY.org. So there's plenty of information there. So keep yourself tuned up. So we'll send it back your way, Gary. KCFQV.
KC8FQV, AA8CS. Thank you, Mark. Lots of Ham Fest, lots of stuff going on. Pay attention. Yes, pay attention. Don't miss anything. Oh, and Tom had mentioned the museum ships on the air, or whatever you want to call it, as he mentioned. Special event, I think, is what you were searching for there, Tom. I kind of was searching for it myself. All right, clearing with FQV. Let's pick up Daryl in Holmes County. KD8NEO to take it. AA8CS. Corbin, K8CWS, you're on deck. And K8AGW, Dan, you're in the hole.
Thank you, Internet Control, KD8NEO. Say good morning to all there. Gas is about 4:05 down here, and my golly, they're just baling away the old hay and straw there. Nice weather today there as well. And Gary, I want to leave you with this. Why do they put bells on cows? You know, because their horns don't work. Back to you, KD8NEO.
And that special delivery from Holmes County. Thank you for that, Daryl. Made me chuckle. Love chuckling. I do. Yep. KD8NEO. We're going to clear with you, Daryl. Thank you for that. K8AGW. Dan to take it. I think I did it that way. Well, I guess we're going to do it that way. K8AGW to take it, and K8CWS. Corbin, you're on deck.
KDGW here. The old man paused for claws a little bit, make sure everything's all reset, so the alligator don't get me. Yeah, KDGW is down in the hole, so I'm glad I got out of there. My age, if I go down too deep, it'd be kind of hard to get out, so glad to be here this morning, Gary, and everybody's sounding good, and well, some nice watercraft heading to the water this morning. Quite a few already. So a lot of guys, some of them are pretty much in a hurry to get out there. So looks like a beautiful day. And with that, I better quit rambling here. I better want everybody to stay safe, stay well, and enjoy the weekend. And if we're going to get some rain, I hope it's not severe. I hope it's just a nice, easy rain, and folks stay dry. So with that, best of 73, and we just started working on the coffee here.
pretty good this morning. So with that, everybody have a fantastic Friday. From KDGW, back to Net Control.
KD8 AGW, AA8CS on this end. Thank you for that, Dan. Yeah, we should have a wonderful day. I think we just a splendid Barometer Net blue sky out there. I think that's the case. I can't see it from here, from my vantage point, but nevertheless, that is the report out there, so we're going to stick with it. I don't think it's supposed to rain until tomorrow later, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could be mistaken. Not that I'm ever mistaken, but anyway, I think today's going to be a fabulous day with a high of 85 degrees. Doesn't get much better than that, folks. All right, we're going to clear with AGW. Let's pick up Corbin in Columbus, K8CWS. This is AA8CS. Good morning.
AA8CS, K8CWS. Good morning, Gary, and the rest of the Barometer Net. It is a fabulous Friday down here in Columbus. We have 63 degrees, south wind at 2, 90% humidity, 30.08 on the barometer, 60-degree dew point, and our high forecast for today is at 87. Well, let's see. We went and looked at a house yesterday, and man, if that thing didn't just speak to my wife and I very clearly. So we are awaiting the hopefully acceptance of an offer. So things move quickly, right? And I knew that going in, but being in the middle of it, this time yesterday, had no idea we were going to be doing that. But such is the home buying process. So off we go. We'll see what happens. I really hope we get it. It's going to be a nice place if we can move into this place. So a little over an acre. It's already got a tower. I think there was a ham that lived there prior to the current owners. Just looking back at the history, I think I figured out who it is because there's so much evidence. I was convinced that's had to be what it was. So yeah, we're excited and nervous, and all the things in between. So other than that, not a whole lot of going on this weekend. Maybe celebrating being in contract on a house. We'll see. So that's about all I have today. We got a pretty easy Friday coming up here work-wise. So I'm going to get moving on that. I'll pass it back to you, Gary. Thank you so much for picking me up. So great to hear you this morning, and everybody else on the Barometer Net. This is K8CWS saying 73.
All right, Corbin, very good. Home buying can work in strange and mysterious ways, I got to tell you. When we bought this house, before coming to see it, we had decided that we were not going to buy a house. And we saw the house, and we bought the house. I totally get it. K8CWS, we're going to clear with you, Corbin. Good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. All right, let's pick up N8WS. Whoops, never mind. You're in the hole, Bill. Sorry about that. KF6POE, Christian to take it. And N8WS on deck. There we go. All right, Christian, what say you? This is AA8CS.
AA8CS. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Papa Oscar Echo. Nice to hear everybody. It's so fun. I'm at work. I got here at 5 a.m. and unloaded 500 pieces from a truck and everything. And
And then when I turn the net on, all of a sudden it's like I'm at home and I'm relaxing and I can hear everybody's voices. And it's like, even though I'm walking around pushing boxes and things, I can hear everybody's voice, and it reminds me, oh, yeah, when I'm on my time off doing this, it's very relaxing. So it actually kind of relaxes me at work, too. So it's nice. I love that joke from Tom. Fantastic. I'm going to try to remember that one for repeating to my wife tonight. And congratulations, Corbin. Hopefully that all works out. And everybody have a fantastic day. I'm going to have to force myself to do some yard work so that I can get it done before the rain tomorrow. But other than that, got to enjoy life while we're here. All right, Gary, thanks so much. This is Kilo Foxtrot 6. Peace on Earth. Back to net control.
All right, Christian. Yeah, Todd's joke was, wow. I mean, that was just, I didn't know what to expect. I think that's what really made it funny. I mean, I'm saying, where's he going with this? Yeah. Classic. I mean, classic. Gotta love it. KF6POE. Christian, always a pleasure. You take care and keep busy. Yeah, keep busy and enjoy the weather. All right, we're going to clear with POE. Let's head on. Let's see what the National Weather Service. Oh, yeah, here we go. N8WS to take it. This is AA8CS and KJ5DIT. Matthew, you are on deck.
AA8CS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Good morning to Christian, too. I haven't said that for quite a while. It's good to hear him. Actually met him and his wife in a Walmart. That was by accident. My air quality index this morning is at 58. That's barely into the moderate range. Excuse me. Tropo is at between a 0 and a 2, depending on where you live in Ohio. My sunrise 5:56. My sunset 9:06. Like the day, 15 hours 3 minutes. Solar flux indices at 148, sunspot number 124. A is 6, K is 2. Geomagnetic field is very quiet. I got 62 degrees this morning, humidity 75%. Wind speed south at 5, barometer 30.10, 2.54 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is mostly sunny with a high near 87. Southwest winds 5, 6 to 15 miles an hour. Gusting as high as 26. That's not good. I think I got this figured out this time. SpaceWeather.com. One CME has arrived. More to come. The CME struck Earth on June 5th, 0511 UTC. But it was not the big one forecasted, expected. The relatively weak impact has not triggered a strong geomagnetic storm. One possibility, this might be the first of several CMEs produced by the explosions of June 3rd. Something's wrong here. Okay, let's... Okay, I guess we are. It says we are, but it ain't showing on the meter. And this comet just exploded in brightness. Little known comet 22 OP McNaught just caught astronomers off guard with a dramatic outburst in only a few days. And the rest of the article has a picture of it, and it's a pretty neat picture too. Currently, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sunspot groups. Sun. That's about it for me, Gary. AA8CS in the group. 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
All right, Bill. Very good. Yeah, that picture is fabulous. I just looking at that. That's pretty cool. So I guess we should expect couple more CMEs. We'll see We'll see what happens with that. Thanks for being here, Bill. Thanks for that report. Yeah, I'm the award. I am the Academy Award-winning fearless leader, although not so fearless and not so leader anymore either. K8AGW, I'm sorry, NAWS, Bill. Always a pleasure, my friend. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. They're free. Have one. NAWS, we're clearing with you. Let's head out to Arkadelphia. KJ5, DIT to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Matthew.
We're looking at the low 70s this morning and the low 80s a little later. It's semi cloudy outside, so it's going to be a nice day. Going to enjoy it. Right now I have an honored grandchild, and he wants to be honored this morning. But kids are doing good. Going to enjoy it. I hope you all do too. 73.
The sounds of home. Yeah, Matthew, that's ornery grandchildren. That's because they're grandchildren. Yeah, and they get away with it at Grandpa's house. Yes, they do. All right, and that's the way it's supposed to be, I think. We'll have to ask the cat. Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. KJ5DIT, we're going to clear with you. Here we go. Dun 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 dun. KD8SLG, my president, you're up, man. What say you? And KE8VOX, Scott, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, all the Barometer Netizens. Gary, I'm outside on a HT. Am I making it all right?
You sound great. Really, you sound great. Over.
Well, fine business. I'm glad I'm sounding okay. I guess I'm figuring out how this little radio works. If anyone was listening last night at 8 o'clock, I was trying to check in on the 700 machine with Eric, but I was pushing the wrong push-to-talk button. I had the bands confused, and I was just screaming out into the 3.9. So my apologies if anybody heard me, other than Ron. I'm actually outside doing stuff. I was watering plants, so picture Cousin Eddie in Christmas Vacation dumping the sewage out of the camper. That's what I look like out here watering the plants. It's gotten hot since I got out here. When I came out, Jim was still talking when I came out, and I had to put a jacket on for a minute, and now it's sweaty and ugly. I heard Ennio's comment about cowbell, and I don't know if anybody remembers the Saturday Night Live skit with Christopher Walken and Will Ferrell doing Don't Fear the Reaper by the Blue Oyster Cult. And Christopher Walken said, I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Cowbell, more cowbell. I cannot hear Don't Fear the Reaper now without hearing the cowbell back there. Gary, have a fabulous Friday. Everyone have a fabulous Friday because it is a fabulous Friday. This is KD8SLG. Down the farm. Back to net. Thanks, Gary.
Oh, yeah. How could you not remember that? And if I recall, that was ad-libbed. Oh, yeah. It was perfect. And, yeah, more cowbell. There you go. Love it. All right, Nick, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate you. And you take care. Have a fabulous Friday because it is. KD8SLG, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Scott in Vermilion. KE8VOX to take it. This is AA8CS. And WB6BJN. Mark, you're on deck.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8
VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie, Vermilion, Ohio. Well, we definitely got the Barometer Net Blue going this morning. It's already 74 degrees. The barometer is holding steady at 29.85. No rain for the last 12 days up here. And the winds are the south-southeast, between 4 and 2 miles an hour, so not much breeze, and it's the lake temperature's gone up to 61.9 degrees. And well, the lake's not like glass this morning. There may be 6 inches out there, maybe less than a foot, that's for sure. So it looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. Calling for rain tomorrow. The Sandusky Club canceled their antenna party to work on antennas, and kind of itching to get that done. We're going to put up a 220 repeater, so kind of itching to get that up. Unfortunately, it's going to rain, so we canceled. But otherwise, just another busy day. Got to run to Lorraine this morning, and going to be there until probably this afternoon, hopefully before it gets too hot, so I can get back up to the lake shore. And that's pretty much all I got, Gary. Thanks for doing the net. Thanks for getting me in. Nick, don't quit your day job. And this is KE8 VOX, sending it back to AA8 Custom Select. 73, everyone.
All right, thank you, Scott. I'm sure he won't. Positive. I'm positive. KE8 VOX. Scott, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is. And we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing is VOX. Let's head down to Clarksville. Last train. The last train. Here we go. WB6, BJN to take it. This is AA8CS. And ZSH. Randy, you're on deck.
Hey, good morning, Gary. This is WB6BJ and Mark here in Clark. Yeah, problem is we don't have any doggone trains here in Clarksville. The last one must have went through a long time ago. Hey, anyway, good morning. Hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. And your sky may look nice this morning, and you got to factor in, Gary, convection. And that could be the story starting late this afternoon. Let me go ahead and give my conditions. 30.10.8 on the barometer, and it is holding steady. 60.8 degrees and 60 degrees on the dew point. And I'll tell you, the 60-degree dew point, when they start getting up into the 60s and 70s, that's when you start to look at chances of rain and thunderstorms. Let me take a small break. When your dew point starts to rise, even more important than the actual humidity, that's what shows your real moisture, is your dew point. Your two really important tools is your barometer and your dew point. And you're going to see some pressure falls too. So pretty much for Ohio, the Midwest, much of Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, all the upper and middle and even lower Midwest are going to be under a chance for thunderstorms starting today, because the Omega block, like I was talking about before, is breaking down, and so the return of moisture and thunderstorms will be even more prevalent tomorrow and Sunday. Let me take a break. Also includes the Mid-South, which is Tennessee, Kentucky, and a lot of the Mid-South, Arkansas, parts of Texas, Oklahoma are going to be under, and pretty much this is going to last through the rest of the week, next week, off and on, pulse summertime type thunderstorms. The other thing that's going to happen in the Midwest and East and Mid-South is high pressure is going to start to bring heat. And we're talking temperatures in the mid-80s to mid-90s, even for, yes, parts of Ohio. All you guys that were talking about cold weather earlier, guess what? Welcome to summer. It's going to get miserable, hot and humid, and that into next week. The West Coast, cooler because of low pressure deepening along the West Coast. They're going to have some cooler temperatures, and hot and humid also in Florida, and El Nino is on the increase in the Pacific, and that could have some interesting effects come later in the summer and into the fall. Back to you there, Gary. Hot, humid, welcome to summer, and some more thunderstorms. Don't look like it's going to be severe, but for the most part, but there will be some thunderstorms. WB6BJ.
WB6BJN, AA8CS. All right, Mark. Splendid report, my friend. We're getting into the doldrums of summer. Yeah, they're fast approaching. But this little Omega block thing that we had going on for the last few days has been magnificent. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. I forget who said it yesterday, but they were talking about warm days and cool nights. It's, doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. Best location in the nation. That was coined a long time ago, Northeast Ohio, for sure. All right. We're going to clear with BJN. Next up, Katie8ZSH. Good morning, Randy. Are you going to tell me the names of those pups, or am I going to have to continue to assume it's Athos, Porthos, and Aramis? What say you, sir? This is AA8CS and YMY. John, you're on deck.
KD8ZSH. Good morning, Gary. Their names are Heidi, Rosie, and Daisy, all females. Matter of fact, I'm the only male here in the house. Not a whole lot going on today, other than I do have an appointment with the eye doctor to figure out why my eyes have been giving me problems. Good part of my hearing's gone, and I guess it's time for the eyes to take a tumble too. So, but that's all part of getting older. So we'll just deal with it as it comes along. Well, I hope everybody has a fantastic day, and I hope the weekend is really, really good for everybody. KD8ZSH clear, and back to that 73s, everybody.
All right, Randy, maybe it's just a prescription change or something like that. You never know. But good luck at the docks, and thank you for letting me know about Heidi, Rosie, and Daisy. I get it. I had two daughters, my wife, and then later on my mother-in-law actually lived with us for a couple of years there as well. A lot of estrogen going on in my house as well, so I get your... I don't know if it's pain or not, but I do understand. KD8ZSH, we're going to clear with you, Randy. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is. And we're going to go from there. Yes, we are. KD8ZSH, clearing with you. Let's pick up John in 8YMY. Good morning, John. What say you? And VQX, you're on deck.
AA8CS and 8YMY. Don't get to talk to you too much, Gary, in the mornings. I'm usually pretty busy, but down here, beautiful day at Thurman Munson Baseball Stadium down here in Canton South. We've been hosting the regional semis, and we did the regional finals this week. And next week, we're doing the state semifinals. So there's going to be a lot of action going on next week down here, but this weekend, we're just rolling along with youth tournaments on both fields, so it's kind of mellow compared to the last few days of crowds we've had down here. But we're going to get out of here. We're only working half a day. We're going to go do a little glamping this weekend. We're going to be close to SLG down there. We're heading down to Mount Eaton, and I'm looking forward to having some dinner at Mrs. Yoder's down in Mount Hope tonight. But we're just going to go camping close to home, and they got an indoor swimming pool and hot tub down there at the Evergreen RV Resort, so if it rains tomorrow, we'll still be good. So anyhow, Gary, have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the weekend if you can get out and enjoy it, beat the heat, and have some fun with the outdoor activities. N8YMY will be clear, and we'll catch you soon. 7-3.
All right, John. Yeah, I know you're busier than a one-legged man. Yeah. Enjoy dinner at Mrs. Yoder's. Yeah, and enjoy your camping trip this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun, rain or shine. I do remember our camping trips with a lot of glee. It was fun. I did enjoy it. But my wife's idea of roughing it is the Holiday Inn. That's pretty rough sometimes. Anyway, John, thank you for being here. N8YMY, we're going to clear with you. Let's pick up my favorite pilot, KE8VQX. Joe, good morning. How you doing this morning?
AA8CS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary, and everyone on the net. Oh, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Got the yard all cleaned up. Everything's good. Tom's joke, the cat was offended. But that cat is offended usually by my mere presence, unless it wants something. That's very true about cats. Not sure how I wound up with a cat, because I'm a dog person, but can't really have a dog with my job right now. Anyway, I'm not mean to him or anything, but yeah, cat's completely different animal, obviously. Guess I'll head down to Akron Fulton today, pull that little airplane out, and by the time I'm done messing around with that, it ought to be nice and warm and bumpy. So I'll probably go fly for a little bit and then put it away, wipe the bugs off, etc. Anyway, thanks for getting me in, Gary, and we'll talk to everyone tomorrow. This is K8VQX back to AA8CF.
All right, sounds to me like you've already punched your ticket for a fabulous Friday there, Joe. Yeah, enjoy. And I know you've had some great time off here, so it sounds like you're making the most of it. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being a regular. Yeah, it's been great. It's super. Love hearing the stories, and yeah, and cats are cats are interesting. They are definitely interesting, as God found out. Did I really just say that? All right, we're going to clear with VQX. I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me reiterate that this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. The name here is Gary. The call is AA8CS. Let's get some folks down here and talk to some more peeps. This is AA8CS. I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
November 8th, Juliet Kilo Oscar, Joe in Willoughby, checking in.
Frostburg, Ohio, AF8CXH.
W8GXX in and out. Have a great one, Gary.
KC1BQS, Paul.
KY4
Whiskey 8, Hotel Road Hilltop.
Whiskey 2, Juliet, Lima, Sierra,
W8,
W2, JLS. Paul, you might want to level down.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry, and Whiskey Run, West Virginia. KF8, ERZ.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee N8 BAY, Ralph and Stowe.
KD8JZE Kilo Delta 8 Juliet Zulu Echo, Carmelo, in and out.
All right, here we go. N8JKO, KF8ZSH, I think. Oh, I must have done something wrong there. WA8GXX, I have you in and out. KC1VQS in the log. Let's see. There was a 4 station I missed. Stand by. We're going to pick up your call here in a second. W8HRF Mobile, KF8ERZ, N8BAY, and Carmelo. I missed your call, but I can pick it up here. I do have you in the log, and I do have your call. I just don't have it written down at this second, but I'll get it. All right, and I think you were in and out, if I'm not mistaken. Carmelo, come back with your call and let me know if you were in and out or not. Go ahead.
This is KD8JZ, Kilo Delta 8, Juliet Zulu Echo. Sorry, I had a brain fart. This is Carmelo. Yes, I'm in and out. Thank you.
All right, well, that was good. I got that handled. And the 4 station, come on back and give me your call.
Hey, Net Control, this is KY4EL, Portable 8, name is Ted, Kilo, Yankee, 4, Echo, Lima. Thank you.
All right, great. I got that time. KY4EL, Portable 8. There we go. All right, Ted, stand by. We'll get to you in just a second. Who did I miss? Let's get the rest of you in here. I'm sorry about that. Just a little bit of a dust-up. Come on down.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, reach at.
W8CGC, Chuck and Illyria, in and out.
Whiskey 2, Juliet, Lima, Sierra, John, W2, JLS, rolling up, 77.
All right, we added KF8CXH and W8CGC. Chuck, I have you in and out. Thanks for being here. And, of course, my neighbor, W2JLS Mobile. Good morning, John. Stand by. We're going to get to you in about 30 milliseconds or so. All right, let's get our mobiles in here first. W8HRF Mobile to take it. Go ahead, Josh. How you doing this morning? And, John, you'll be on deck.
Had to wait for a node ID, not a node ID, a repeater ID. Whiskey 8, Hotel Romeo Foxtrot Mobile. Good morning, Gary. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for picking me up. Almost into the big W today. Had a really productive day yesterday. I'm pretty happy and hopefully finish the week out strong. So, had a really good social committee meeting yesterday. It was good to talk to Doug and Laura and Harry and Marianne and Nick was there and oh my goodness, I was there, and Nick at Night was there, so that was awesome. So Nick at Night was multitasking. He was building a shelter for his smoker while he was in the meeting. I missed all the details, but that was fun. So Gary, we are going to eat very well. It's going to be good. So for field day, the social committee is going to do a bang-up job. So we appreciate them. What else? Joe, as you're flying over, as you're going to Akron Fulton today, as you fly over Ellett, wave. Lucy, I'll tell Lucy you'll be out there and have her wave back at you. That's our neck of the woods. And let's see, what else? There was so much to comment on the net today. Gary, as you're running through the net today, that's the one thing I wanted to mention. You run such an entertaining net. I wonder what it would be like to have you run a boredom breaker net. I guess it'd be like an afternoon barometer net, I feel like. So that'd probably be the feeling that it gives. So anyways, got some CW practice in yesterday, so I'm happy that I'm becoming more and more consistent with it, which is cool. It's just the progress is slow, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, Gary, that's about all I got. remind everybody about sign-ups for operating for Field Day. We got a couple weeks here, Saturday, June 27th and 28th. It's going to be a fun time coming out. AA8CSW.
W8HRF Mobile AA8CS. All right, Josh, very good. Thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for the kind words. I don't know about that. You guys do such a great job on the board and breaker and the beacon. You guys got it down to a science. I am not very scientific when it comes to I can't even use net logger. So there you go. W8HRF Mobile. We're going to clear with you. Let's pick up my good friend and neighbor, W2JLS. Good morning, John. How you doing?
Alpha 8, Custom Select. This is your neighbor, man, good friend. Thank you for pulling me in. I am on 77 North today. I'm going past that big kind of brick red barn over here. Not made of bricks, it's brick red. And it's off to the left. I guess that would be the west. I'm driving north. And yeah, it's a beautiful day. I know I heard the Omega block is finally ready to break down, and here comes the rain again. But I've got mud cracks in the backyard because it's been dry after a very otherwise rainy May. Reminds me of a weather proverb my local TV guy did back in upstate New York. A guy's name, he's passed, Carl Proper. Carl used to do this thing every night on the 6 o'clock news called Weather Proverbs, and people would call in with their proverb or send in their proverbs, and he'd read them on the air. But I do recall one of those because this May was kind of fitting. It was cold, wet May, barn full of hay. Hot, dry June will make you change your tune. So we'll see. We got the front end of that. Let's see how that goes in June. Sounds like it's about to get hot. What else? There was one other thing. I was going to mention too, Gary, this is the third day in a row I've caught you in the air, once RF and a couple of times here out of necessity on the EchoLink. I enjoyed you on ClubNet, your question, the Gernsbacher. I guess I maybe had a day off with no Gary, but the Tuesday night club that I think your question related to the Gernsbacher fellow. And never really heard of him, or if I had, it didn't stick. Really kind of interesting character. I researched him afterwards. Way ahead of his time and extremely creative, maybe a little nuts. Anyway, anyone who didn't look into that, they should check that out. W2JLS passing it back. Thanks for having me, Gary.
All right, John, very good. Yeah, thanks for being here. Yeah, Hugo Gernsback, he was a pioneer of radio and science fiction. I mean, he must have been a Gemini like me. Must have been, only because of his diametrically opposed interests, I suppose. He did offer the first home radio kit, and that was before ham radio. He did a lot to form or put together what we now enjoy as ham radio, I guess. Yeah, very interesting guy. So, and also he is the Hugo Award is named after him, of course. So that's what that's all about. All right, thanks for being here, John. Do appreciate that. Let's go to the top of the list here. N8 JKO. Joe, to take it. This is AA8CS. And John, KF8 CXH, you're on deck.
Good morning, Net Control, and good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8 JKO. Well, we got a wonderful 68 degrees here in beautiful Willoughby, Ohio, along the north coast of America. Our humidity is 54%, barometric pressure is 30.06, dew point 51, and we've got a mild wind coming out of the south from 3 miles per hour. It's going to be a beautiful day. Saw my grandson down is, I forget where it was quite a bit out from Chardon they played. They took their game against a very aggressive team, and they actually went to extra innings. So they took it 14-12. Couldn't be more proud of all of them. But then, of course, at that age, everybody on both teams are heroes. Got my other grandson, his game's out in Fairview Park, so road trip today, oh joy, oh bliss, and we're going to be preparing for that. Break for time. Other little odds and ends and odds we've got to deal with today, and I'm still waiting on the decision from the ARRL about the book, but no matter what, hey, we'll just roll with the punches. So just looking forward to a great day. Of course, it starts with speaking with everybody on the net. So my best wishes to all. Please take care. God bless you all. And 7-3. NHJKO, back to net control.
All right, Joe, sounds like you have a fabulous Friday all lined up. The games are great. Both my kids played volleyball and softball, and yeah, I blinked and it was over. So there you have it. But this is probably a second time around for you if you're watching grandkids. So enjoy it, Joe. And it sounds like you're going to have a pretty decent day for that too today. NHJKO, we're going to, and the book. Good luck with that, really and truly. I am acutely attuned to the results of your enterprise there. So please let us know. NHJKO, we're going to clear with you. Let's see what's on John's mind here. KF8CXH to take it, and KC1VQS. Paul, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, everybody. It's a nice, bright, shiny morning out there. It is Friday. Yay. Today, in history, June 5th, 1981, the first cases of AIDS were reported. 1968, Robert F. Kennedy was assassinated on this day. And a good one is in 1956, Elvis Presley first performed the Hound Dog live on television. So that's the good part. So that's all for now. I hope everyone has a good morning. 73 for all. I'll turn this back over to AA8CS. Gary, this is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel. Have a good day, everybody.
All right, John. Yeah, okay. Like the Elvis thing, I remember. I guess he might have been on Ed Sullivan or something like that, if I recall. And they would only show him from the waist up because his gyrations were obscene. And then fast forward to Janet Jackson's apparel snafu. Yeah, there we go. How things change, right? All right, sir. Thanks for being here this morning. Do appreciate the information. And don't forget, it's Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one. KF8CXH, this is AA8CS. Let's head out to Infield, Maine. KC1VQS to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer netizens. We have 64 degrees and sunny, and we're going to top out at 80 today. We did 89 yesterday and 85 on Tuesday, so it's been a pretty warm week here. It's been great. And, of course, we go to the 60s and rain for Saturday and Sunday. But anyway, I've had a busy week. I've been substituting, so I've not been on the net much. I had third grade on Monday. I had high school science on Wednesday. I had fourth grade yesterday. I was supposed to teach music, but they had a teacher call out and short a sub, so they switched me to a classroom rather than the music. And I was called back for high school science again this morning and had to turn it down because Sandra brought our daughter's dog home last night with her. We're keeping him for the weekend. She and her husband, my daughter and her son-in-law, flew to New York City this morning for the weekend for her birthday. So we're dog sitting for the weekend. And then Monday, I will take the dog back along with dinner and a cake. Monday's their actual birthday, so we'll have a little celebration with them Monday night. And so that's kind of what's been happening here. I've been fighting a cold. I think I'm on the mend now. Much better today. So that's what's happening in Enfield and in our world up here. Riga's doing really well with her puppy class. She's had 3 of them, 3 more to go to part 1. And then we're going to continue on with part 2, but I don't think that one starts until the 1st of September. So anyway, have a fabulous Friday, Gary and everyone. We've only got 1 more week of school, so I probably won't be doing much more subbing. I'll be on the net more. Back to you, Gary. This is KC1BQS.
All right, Paul, thank you for that. Thanks for being here. You know, subbing's not the worst thing that ever happened. I got a subbing story. I'm not going to waste time this morning to tell you we're kind of running late today. So, but I will relay that story, my substitute teaching story in the future. Anyway, good to hear you this morning, Paul. Take care. Enjoy Fabulous Friday, and have one. Don't forget that. Got to have one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, we're going to clear with VQS. KY4EL Portable 8. Ted, you're up. How you doing, and what brings you to the great state of Ohio? KY4EL to take it. This is AA8CS and ERZ. Terry, you're on deck.
AA8CS. This is KY4EL. Hope I'm making the machine okay.
You're doing just fine, sir. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm sort of returning to Ohio. I'm Portable 8. I found a sunny spot out here on the edge of the deck where I could catch some sun. I think I'm positioned properly to hit the repeater reliably from here. I was born and raised over in central western Ohio near the Indiana line, but I've gone a little ways, been out to Missouri and lived in Florida for about almost 30 years. So we're coming back here now. And going to do a little traveling this weekend. Better break here. And my second son over in Pendleton, Indiana, has invited us over, and I think there's some belated high school graduation parties that are still going on, so we'll visit those, and should be a pretty good time. We live here in Canal Fulton, and so far it's registering pretty well. I wasn't really a fan of that last couple weeks of weather, but this weather feels more like Florida, high. Back to net control. This is KY4EL. Good morning, everyone.
All right, Ted. After 30 years in Florida, I would be remiss if I didn't remind you that if you weren't happy with our previous stint of weather before our Omega block, let me just remind you of February. Just saying. All right, Ted. Welcome back. Don't be a stranger. This net, we meet on this repeater at this ungodly hour of 7 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Yeah, don't be a stranger. Come on down. All right, KY4EL, we're going to clear with you. Let's head down to Whiskey Run, West Virginia. Oh, yeah. The garden spot of the world, KF8, ERZ. This is AA8CS. Good morning, Terry. And Ralph, N8BAY, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KF8ERZ. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the Barometer Net this morning. It's always a pleasure to be with y'all. Enjoy hearing all the comments. did get my garden out yesterday and got my yard mowed. Yeah, my knees about had it after crawling around planting, I don't know, it was well over 100 plants. But at one point I got so tired of being on my knees, I actually laid down the row and was planting. I thought, well, I better not do that. Somebody driving by might call in the 911 and say there's a large deformed man laying in the gardens. So I got back up, started work on my knees again. But anyway, got a lot done yesterday, and planning on some rain tomorrow. It might help it grow. So anyway, don't have too much else to add. Going to get my first cup of coffee going here pretty soon and get the day started. And it's just been enjoyable being on the net. And had our club net last night, got that taken care of. So anyway, sounds like a pretty good crowd in there, so I'll hand it back to net control. Won't hold it any longer, but thank you for letting me be with y'all this morning. So I'll say 73s and God bless. This is KF8ERZ.
All right, Terry. Hey, before you go, does your club's repeater down there have digital capabilities? You know, Allstar or something like that, or EchoLink? Over.
Not yet, but actually at our last club meeting that was discussed. The county got a grant for about $40,000 for our repeater site, and there's some other stuff.
Okay. Wow, that's great. All right, cool. Well, I look forward to that happening, and maybe we can invade your net too. Let's see what happens. That would be great. That would be super to be able to do that, especially when you're NCO there, Terry. All right, glad you got your garden done and your lawn mowed. Man, you were a busy guy. But that's what I have come to expect from Whiskey Run and its inhabitants. Yeah. For sure. KF8ERZ, we're going to clear with you. Terry, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is, and we'll talk to you again next week, I'm sure. All right, KF8ERZ clearing. Let's pick up Ralph in Stowe, N8BAY. Good morning, Ralph. How you doing? This is AA8CF and CXH. John, you're on deck.
AA8CS, this is N8BAY. Good morning, Gary, and everyone listening on the net. Oh, it's a beautiful day here, sitting out in the front porch, just enjoying the nice cool temperatures at the moment. We've been busy this morning. No walk today. It's laundry day, so we're about halfway through our laundry task. And I sat here in the front porch and watched my wife water the annuals that she had planted. That was fun. Rather her water them than me, but that's the way it goes. We have a graduation party, a high school graduation for my granddaughter on Sunday. So looking forward to that. Probably see most of the family and maybe some of her friends. I think that's about it. Really don't have very much else planned for the weekend. Just plan to take it easy and looking for a little rain maybe. The ground is pretty dry, so wouldn't be bad to get a little rain to water the grass. Anyway, hope everyone has a fabulous Friday and a great weekend. AA8CS, this is N8BAY, back to net control, 73 y'all.
All right, Ralph, thanks for being here. I know you have grandkids. Maybe there's some grandkid action going on this weekend, perhaps. You never know. 'Tis the season for softball, baseball. I think maybe track's not in action anymore, but yeah, it's good to keep track of the grandkids and everything. Ralph, take care. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll talk to you again next week. Clearing with BAY. Let's pick up John, KF8, CXH. Good morning, John. What say you? Oh, okay. Never mind. We already talked to John. I think he might have logged in twice here, so we'll make an adjustment. All right. John told us about Elvis, remember? Oh, boy. All right. I'm at the bottom of my list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. We're at the bottom of the list here, bottom of the net, bottom of the hour. We're at the bottom. So it's been kind of a very leisurely, kind of a nice day. Yeah, so let's get some more check-ins in here and see how this goes. This is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8VZA, Eric in Middleburg Heights Mobile.
K8 PMI, that's Kilo 8 Papa Mike India. Phil, I'm at work, so I'll be in and out. Come and join me on Saturday, Gary. K8 PMI.
KD8SLG with a recheck. Put me at the end, please, Gary.
Alpha India 5, Quebec AI 5Q.
All right, we picked up KE8VZA Mobile. Good morning, Eric. Stand by. We'll get right to you. K8 PMI. Phil. Yeah, Saturday, Barometer Net at the ungodly hour, 7 a.m. Phil evidently will be turning the dials. Good to hear you this morning, sir. Got you in the log, and I have you in and out as well. AI5Q, Jairus, welcome, and good morning to you. Before we get, Nick has a recheck. He'll be at the back of the bus here, where he belongs. Yeah, what can I say? KE8, VZA Mobile. Eric, take it away. This is AA8CS, and Jairus, you're on deck.
AA8CS and the net, KE8VZA here, mobile my way up 71 North in Brook Park now, home of the new stadium for the Cleveland Browns. I know you all can't wait. They have broken ground, if you didn't know that, but I think they're going to be kind of landlocked. There's really not a lot of land there, but anyway, got Mando up and spooled up and running here. Lube oil temperature got above the minimum, so we're good to go. And being the good machinist mate that I am, and I just want to add as a parting comment, I too have the fever. KE8VZA, back to you, Gary.
All right, Eric. Glad to hear it, man. I am so glad to hear it. No Myles Garrett. So, don't know what Browns are going to... Well, you know what? They got another edge rusher, but I think that could very well put Los Angeles over the top. With Myles Garrett, that could be... that could just... Yeah, they could be your next Super Bowl winners. There you go. All right, Eric, thanks for being here. Got you... let's see. With the fever. Yeah, there you go. You got the fever. KE8VZA Mobile. We're going to clear with you. Don't forget to have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk soon. Heading out to Tulsa. AI5Q, AA8CS. Good morning, Jairus. What's on your mind?
Well, good morning, Gary, and you guys are cracking me up with all the cowbell fever stuff going on this morning. I was listening on the EchoLink on the drive in, and got a little bit of a late start today, so I didn't get to the office till 10 after 7. That's when I badged into the door. I was in the parking garage by like 7:02, but you got to walk a couple blocks and park and back into your spot and all that jazz, so it took a couple minutes. And then climbing 32 flights of stairs to get to the 33rd floor, that took me just about 3 minutes to run up the stairs and get to the office. So if you believe that, I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona I'll sell you. Cheap for oceanfront property. It's expensive for Arizona, though. Anyway, that's all I got. Just being goofy like the rest of you yahoos. AI 5Q, back to you, Gary.
All right, Jairus. You know what? Being goofy just means you fit right in. That's all. Oh, man. All right. Good to hear you. And, gosh, there was something I was going to say, and it just escapes me, so I guess I'll just let it go. Jairus, thanks for being here, buddy. Don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so have one. And we'll talk to you again real soon. All right. I think we're in store for some more cowbell. More cowbell. KD8SLG to take it. This is AA8CS. Good morning. Again.
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG with the recheck. I'm back, Gary. I heard you say you were at the bottom of the net, the bottom of the list, and scraping the bottom of the barrel, and I felt the need to key up and say, hey, I'm still here. I'm glad everybody's running with the cowbell, and that is something that just makes me happy. Since I was here, I did have to rewatch the bit on YouTube. I would love to play some cowbell, but I think the FCC might get upset. If only I had a cowbell. Have a fabulous Friday, Gary. Thanks. Great net today. Still here. KD8SLG, back to net control.
All right, Nick, you know, we'll have to draw some comparisons between the bottom of the barrel and the back of the bus. I'm sure there's some similarities there that we can come up with. Yeah, for sure. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list, bottom of the net, bottom of everything, but I'm going to make one last call here. If you'd like to join us, come on down. This is the last call. Come on down. AA8CS is here and listening.
Whiskey 2, Juliet Lima Sierra, a quick recheck.
All right, here we go. W2JLS with your recheck. This is AA8CS, and Carrie, you're on deck.
Gary, really quick, all this cowbell talk, and I will say that Christopher Walken is one of my favorites. I love that guy, and that sketch is a classic for sure. But I'll just comment, Nick, great Christopher Walken impersonation. It's like one of those things. Everybody's got a Christopher Walken impersonation. If you get on YouTube and you can watch them for hours, it seems like everybody tries to offer up a Chris Walken. But after that, I couldn't help recalling another Bell classic, and it's got nothing to do with Chris Walken, and it goes back quite a ways. It's Monty Python, and these guys, they said, what's brown and sounds like a bell? Again, what's brown and sounds like a bell? And the answer, the response was, are you ready for this? Dong. Anyway, Gary, thanks for having me back. Great net. Look forward to hearing what the count was here. So I'll pass it back. I guess Carrie will let us know. W2JLS, thanks for having me, Gary.
Monty Python. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That, honestly, I don't think comedy has ever regained that kind of status. Seriously, that was the most incredible comedy ever. Ever. Yeah. Thanks for bringing that up, John. Very, very cool. All right, we're going to clear with W2JLS. John, have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Because it is. All right, let's get Carrie in here. Carrie, I am really happy to report that today you are check-in number 42. I didn't plan it. It just happened. And it's been a long time, my friend, a long time. The ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything, as reported by Deep Thought. So, with that, W8CTM, check-in number 42 to take it. This is AA8CS, check-in number 43. Take it away, Kerry.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this fabulous Friday morning. Boy, it's a beautiful morning out there, but it's going to get hot, and I think the hot is here to stay for a few days anyhow. Who knows? But it's going to be warm out there. Anyway, 42. It's been ages, Gary, since I've got 42 on the net here, that's for sure. I remember back when Ron used to run the net, it was 42 was the magic number, you know, the one we always work for, or, you know, strive to get, and that's great. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. Great number to get. Not quite a 55. That's got to be that's to me, that's the best number to get, 55, the double nickel there. But, you know, that's the way it goes. But 42, great number. Anyway, I really don't have anything this morning, Gary. It's other than it's going to be hot today, that's for sure. And I almost, you know, I didn't get up this morning. This is the first time in ages. It's been months since I've slept till 8 o'clock. And my cat come in and woke me up, and if she hadn't woke me up, I'd probably missed the net this morning. It's one of those days, I guess. I don't know, but I made it, and hope everybody has a fabulous, fantastic, fabulous Friday out there, because it is, and I hope the weekend goes well for everybody. And I'll just say 73 because I don't have anything here, and I missed most of the net. That's unfortunate, but I'm here. So I'll say 73 is the W8CTM. Carry at Portage Lakes. We'll turn it back to you there, Gary. AA Custom Select, and you can wrap it up. Great net, and just the way it is. So with that, we'll turn it back to you, Gary, to wrap it up. 73, everybody. Everybody have a great Friday and the weekend coming up, and just enjoy. With that, back to you, Gary. 73, W8CTM.
W8CTN, this is AA8CS. All right, Carrie, very good. Yeah, 43 check-ins today, not bad. So yesterday we had 55 check-ins. The difference was yesterday we had 17 in and out check-ins and 7 in and out check-ins today. That makes a difference in the count, but I've never been about the count. Never. I'm all about the quality of the conversation, because you know, you can take orders, okay, but it's the quality of the cuisine that matters in my book anyway. So the in and out count difference, I think, you know, that's where the numbers come from, especially with a net like this, that we really and truly try to emphasize a little bit of conversation. I mean, we don't want to go crazy or nothing. It's not a round table or anything like that. But we try to hear everybody out and see what's going on in their world and just have a lot of fun. All right, let me grab a quick nickel. Quickly going through these announcements, we do have a VE session tomorrow, June 6th. All 3 tests, technician, general, and extra, will be offered. We like you to register, please. It makes your life and our life a whole lot easier, although it's not required. More information on our website, w8wky.org. Also, our next membership meeting will be June 18th at 7 p.m. at the Eagles in Wadsworth. We're going to distribute Field Day T-shirts. Field Day information will be discussed. It's going to be an important Field Day meeting, that's for sure. Our location and implementation has changed, so you might want to pay attention to that. You can get a head start on all that information on our website, w8wky.org. Also, Field Day operator sign-ups. Well, I got to get the verb right here again. Operator sign-ups are available on the website. Oh, man. All right, let me grab another quick nickel. Keep your hands off my nickel, GYB. All right, I do want to remind everybody that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. That's in the morning for the uninitiated. It runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this fabulous net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater. The frequency is 147.39 megahertz. Our location is Doylestown, Ohio. The PL is 114.8. My name is Gary. The call is AA8CS. And I return this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use. Join us tomorrow. Again, ungodly hours, 7 a.m. Phil, K8PMI will be turning the dials. And stop by, say hello, have some fun. This is AA8CS, and I'll be clear. 73 all. Have a fabulous Friday. And you know why? Because it is.
I am an order taker, NCO. 88 SLG.
More cowbell. AA8CS.
That was a good one this morning. Cows don't have horns. They don't make noise. They have cows. I loved it. KSFQV.
Mark, you and Nick met. All right, you guys. It's Fabulous Friday. Make sure you have one. AA8CS.
You do, Gary and Joyce. She'll have to keep you in order. KSFQV, but hopefully she's doing good. I'm sure she is. If you're here, she's doing good. KSFQV.
Thanks, Mark. No worries. Yeah, she's doing pretty doggone good. We'll talk soon. AA8CS. I'm clear.
W8WKY. W8WKY.